season 1, you see a shooting takes place in the club, and Ghost is, possibly, could have lost his life. Tasha, at the beginning of season 2, is dealing with the fact that he's now home, with me, needing my help because the club has been closed down. So I think my character starts the season feeling a little bit more like she's got her husband back, feeling like she's got the life that she wanted and planned. She always said he was going to be the biggest goddamn drug dealer in New York City. And at the end of season 1, it's exactly what he says he's going to do. So it starts interesting for my character. She feels needed.
Yeah, and in terms of, people who haven't watched season 1, as you alluded to, so to answer that part, we start out watching a show or a series with the Claire and Cliff Huxtable of the urban setting, drug backdrop community, and then there's an unraveling, and they become unraveled, and a mistress comes into play via Leela Loren's character, and Angela, who is a high school buddy, a high school sweetheart. He never got over it. So for those who haven't seen season 1, that's where they were. That's the middle of their relationship, the beginning of it being where they were into each other. Seemingly, to the viewer, they were into each other, really all about each other in the marriage and the Bonnie and Clyde trajectory of where they were going, and then Monkey Wrench is thrown in. So the end of season 1 is what Naturi spoke of.
What can we expect from them heading into season 2 this summer?
Well, it's
we don't want to give the whole series away.
Yeah.
The whole season. We can expect definitely stakes to be risen. There are higher stakes for all characters involved. Naturi said appropriately today in an earlier interview, everybody's got their ghost on this year. So it's kind of ironic.
A lot of people are living double lives. There's a lot of betrayal, lies, and deceit in season 2.
So figuratively speaking, absolutely, there's a juggle for, or figuratively speaking, there's a ghost in each character, not just ghosts.
Absolutely.
And the stakes are higher. There's more violence this year. They can expect that.
Let's just say everybody can't make it in the world of power.
That's true. A lot of characters will fall off.
Tell us about working with all-stars, from Lala to 50 Cent himself.
Well, I think we have an all-star cast, to be honest. But it's been great working with Lala, Anthony, Starz, and All-Star Network.
They both have brought that thing, that brand, whatever precedes them. I think when you speak about an all-star, I guess that's the way you coined it. You're talking about someone whose fame, their prowess, their aura precedes them before they walk in. It precedes them. They walk in the door after that, right? They're the shadow of this thing, and so I don't think for us as actors, what's ironic is they would have to adjust to us as actors, if anything. We're not in a reality show, so you don't all of a sudden tuck your life in and get yourself together because they walked in a room. We're artists, and so they've sort of.
I think
they came into our world, if that makes sense. Naturi, of course, let music go a long time ago, so she's an actress at this point.
I'm still doing music though.
But she let it, she didn't do what Drake says that he let music go.
Yeah.
She let it go enough that she's being taken serious as an actress. And so, Lala now is trying to get to that place where she's being taken serious. For years I didn't speak about having touched the world of NFL football because I wanted to be taken serious as an actor, and now somebody just transitioned or was thought of to it. He played ball, of course, that was a natural, easy transition. And so for all of us, minus Leela and Joe, we've all sort of had a pseudo pre-life before, Naturi and Curtis, music, Lala, celebrity, radio, journalist, all three smashed in, Omari, football player, poet, so I think what's great about them is that they're all-star people. Curtis is a dope person, and Lala's a great person, so if anything, they've brought that thing that's not necessarily brand worthy, but the human that they are has helped us. She's been a sister to Naturi, and
it's been good.
He's been a great brother to me, and to Joe and everybody else.
My start in the entertainment business, really started very young. I, started off singing, doing tours with Destiny Child, NSYNC. Cut to, group breaks up. I wound up doing entertainment by way of Broadway and doing a show called Hairspray. I think that for me, the way entertainment kind of captured me was just locally in New Jersey. I used to sing everywhere, talent shows, political figures. So I think I really, really crawled before I walked, and then I walked before I ran. And now I feel like with power being a chance, it's giving me a chance to fly. And I just feel like my journey's been amazing, I'm blessed, and here I am after 15 years in business, I'm still standing. So it's been great.
All 5'2" of her.
Not even 5 foot.
I give her 2 inches, and every time I do, she says not even.
Yeah, no, but I know I'm always making sure.
For me, I was a college football player, played at the University of Georgia, an artsy-fartsy athlete, and I was a poet always. And at 200 pounds, which I played at during the time I was doing theater, as soon as the season would end, and the likes of Hines Ward and Champ Bailey and all these incredible, those two are definitely walking in the Hall of Fame. They were very supportive of that sort of dichotomy that existed in. And then I got a shot in NFL after tearing my knee up, and San Diego Chargers gave me a shot, and so I was there, as you know, and then was shortly cut 7 months, developmental squad, and then eventually I got pulled up and it was cut. Kind of just looked at the wall and stared at it, asked the wall to talk to me, which is obviously asking God to talk to you and figure out what should be next. And I heard, don't go into ESPN. Don't go back to Atlanta and become a broadcast. I was a journalist major and a theater minor, so I could have done that route and then transition. I felt the acting thing and the story needed to be told. I had so many things in me. Yeah. And so I thought about being a journalist, but then I heard God say, no, just go for the gusto. You're an artist. You'll tell a better story doing that than interviewing people. So I moved to New York and lived on every couch there was. And then I found my way to LA and one day Power.
Outside of Power, what can we expect from each of you in the future?
Production. Naturi wants to direct, which I'm so freaking proud of her for wanting to do that.
If y'all don't know, I have a knack for telling people what to do. That's how he knows I'm going to be a good director with it.
I think she would be a great director.
No, I genuinely
I'm really proud of her for
Even
that.
on the set of Power, we talked about how sometimes I'm just naturally, organically directing scenes.
And I think for me, producing,
Absolutely.
kind of, getting the call from somebody like Naturi and asking, okay, now how much can we stretch that budget? I see myself as definitely a producer, putting it all together. The film company that I have, Brave Light Films, we're producing 2 films soon, and many to follow. But just to stay somewhat connected, not only to the community of fanship that we've garnered and humbly been able to gain, but I would also say that you'll see us both in the community, very much community oriented, giving back. From the boroughs of New York to whatever cities we're in, just trying to give teenagers who didn't grow up like us a shot to. We need to educate brown people more at this industry. We're constantly on the set, and when we're in Brooklyn, Tori and I laugh, and Joe and I laugh, and constantly got the only people that stop, yo, let me holler at you, in the middle of a scene, are people that look like us. And it's probably because culturally we haven't educated ourselves or our people on the actual severity of what we're doing. We're telling a story, but it's a craft. You don't run up to a politician in the middle of Congress and he's in the Senate or trying to pass a bill in the House and ask for a conversation. So we have to learn to take what we do a lot more serious, not just as artists but as a culture.
Where will you guys be watching the season premiere this June?
In LA.
I'm gonna be in a really special place, I think.
Home.
No, that's the most special. But I think I'm gonna be watching it with Muhammad Ali.
Oh wow!
And I'm giving back to the community right now because you guys are young and brown, and Naturi and I are proud of what you're doing. So I'm giving information to you and not anybody else. I won't tell anybody else that. So that's where I think I'll be.
I don't have anything as grand as watching it with Muhammad Ali, but I'll probably be either, if I'm not at home with my lovely parents in East Orange, New Jersey.
East Orange.
Shout out to Jersey. Family is really important to me. Follow me on Twitter at Naturi Naughton. and also on Instagram at Naturi, the number 4, and the word great, Naturi.
I know her last name sounds like Naughty.
Naughty by
It's
nature,
always been sexy. Her last name is hot.
I love it.
That was a shout out to Jersey.
Of course. Right on.
So for all you Atlanta folks, yes, I'm from Decatur. Shout out to you. Decatur, where it's greater. It's an AT alien, which I'm very much proud to be. You and everybody else in the world who has deemed me worthy to follow. You can follow me on Twitter at Omari Hardwick and Instagram Omari Hardwick official. Because there have been some fake ones, so we had to add official.
That's why I had to be for real.
For real?
Official, for real, because there's a Naturi Naughton on Instagram this time.
Y'all get it. Y'all get it.
Peace.